Alright, last time we caused a ton of public property damage. We may even be described as a terrorist, since this is the Civic Center. And also that opened up a couple more challenges. One from this raincoat dude who was not here before.
Guess I'll be a little late on the route tonight. Well, I can't drive it anymore. You might as well have some fun in there.
So this one is a extremely short timed challenge. We have 30 seconds to do a bunch of tricks here. And so this will test your ability to revert and then manual into more combos, because that's pretty much the only way you can get 40,000 points. As you saw when I left the bus, you have to do tricks in the bus.
It ain't no damn 15 minutes to 3. If it's that late, I missed my bus. Only drunks and narcoleptics miss their buses.
Alright, I can't wait for this guy to finish. This is a pretty weird challenge. This is the clock tower, and you have to grind the hands of it. But the way you do it is really weird if you don't know what you're doing. You have to jump and then do a vertical pole thing, which we've never explained before, but basically if you hold circle, you can swing around a vertical pole. Then you have to hold up when you're leaving, and you can jump up and grind the clock hands for about a fraction of a second as you slide right back off, but that's all you need. I don't know what kind of clock tower can't handle its own function, yeah. But anyway, that opened up another area that, well, we have to get back up to the top of the clock tower area. So yeah, if you see a visual guide, it's not that hard to get up to the clock tower. If you don't know how to do it, it's pretty obtuse. But grinding that gets us our special trick. You might have seen the floating head back when the statue boulder destroyed the front door. And now it's time to head over and do a couple more of the challenges, because
Have you nincompoops removed the fuses from those fireworks yet? If I get up there and find them fuses still there, you're gonna see fireworks. And after I brain you with my shovel.
Because wall riding the broken statue a while back caused that half pipe to land there, that really convenient half pipe, and that's the way we get up to the fireworks rail, as well as, well, there's another guy who's going to give us a quest or a challenge. So yeah, you couldn't do those at all until you did this, unless there's another weird way up. I know there's like a bunch of glitches in this game and some cool stuff you can use. I don't really know of any of them. If there are any aggressive inline masters that want to tell me some cool thing or some glitch that'll allow me to like get somewhere early, then sure, go ahead. I might put the best in a bonus video. Also, showing off a little more clunkiness. I like to fade through when I screw up for minutes at a time, but if I'm just terrible for about 30 seconds, I'll include that, because I don't want to look like I'm picking just the highlights. You know, if the game is clunky, I want to show that off. So anyway, right now I'm having much more trouble with something than I really should be having, again, of course. But if you hand plant this rail and jump off to the right, that's the way to get up here. I'm pretty sure that's like the only way to get up here. I mean, like, I don't even know if you can grind the rail. I mean, if you get really lucky. But I have success pretty much all the time, except for when I'm recording, in hand planting the rail and jumping to the right. But to grind the fireworks rail, start grinding this rail before the first firework, but then I guess you have to keep grinding until you're off of it. Yeah, I knew your face would do that.
Before we started recording this commentary.
Hold on. The chef guy is
Oh,
running
you
me.
must help me. My parrots, see all escaped. I need them all back. They're not to cook. Such outrageous claims. They are my pets, yes. My delicious pets.
Anyone in the thread know how parrot tastes like?
Oh my god, what the hell is going on in this game? Like, you told me that we would cause more damage than in the last video, and I was a little bit skeptical until just now. Like, holy shit! Wow. Oh my god. This happened. We destroy parts of the level every level. We do this.
Pretty much every level. So for the chef, you have to get his 3 parrots. They spawn in order, so you have to get the first one before the others spawn and then bring it back to him. So the first parrot is up on like the trolley wires, but destroying this area allows you to get up to it much earlier. And also, if you bail, the parrot flies back and you have to go back, which isn't as big of a problem. Like, that was pretty much the first time I'd ever bailed while doing this. Because even the really weird jump up to the floating half pipes, you get this more often than you'd think, and even if you don't, you can always hit circle to bail out of it, and that won't count as an actual bail. It's just called a bail, but it's like a controlled bail. You just rewrite yourself, and so if you go off of a quarter pipe but you're about to land on flat ground, you could still save it. Now, I don't think you can keep your combo going, but you could still save what you're doing. But anyway, then the second bird is by the statue with the bowl with a guy, or the guy with a bowl, or whatever it's called. We got to get back into the statue and then grind one of these 4 rails, but like a really weird one to try to get to. This one that you basically need to do like a 90-degree jump to get to it. And that's one thing that the game does a lot that the Tony Hawk series didn't do, but it's like, it's a bad thing that this game does it. And it does a lot of like 90-degree jumps, or 90-degree changes. Like, I was watching, also I included that because I just went soaring. I was watching some of the developers of Ratchet & Clank going commando, like, not top developers, but some of them playing through, and they mentioned there was one part where you walk into a room and then the exit is like to the left, like 90 degrees to the left, and they mentioned like after the game was released, a lot of people had trouble with that area because people don't really think to look 90 degrees. And they said after that, the Insomniac games had a 45-degree rule, where the biggest like change in a level like you really made was 45 degrees, so you could still see in front of you and see where to go. But Aggressive Inline has a lot of moments where you've got to transfer from a rail to another, but they're perpendicular, and you really have to time it like exactly right. And also, the fireworks allowed us to get to the, I think one of the juice boxes, or at least something. I fail a lot, but, you know, Real Big Fish is a good soundtrack for me to fail to. When was the last time you thought of Real Big Fish?
Probably the last time I watched... Wait, wasn't Real Big Fish in Basketball?
I don't remember, were they?
Remember when was it? Like at one of the games or something. I think they were playing. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But that would be the last time I thought of Real Big Fish.
Alright, well, anyway, all that's left is the hidden challenge. And this is also pretty weird. Again, thanks Laharl, because the text guide was telling me to do something completely different. I guess, so if you grind over to that traffic light, and then you hit, like, the green juice box somewhere along there, we return the skates, which makes no sense at all. I mean, at least the hidden challenge...
I thought it said retrieved the skates.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, I didn't see any skates. Like, maybe they were hanging... Like, at least in Movie Lot, the challenge was, like, grind the one wire that we had to transfer to, like, 3 times. But that's it for the Civic Center, at least the first run-through of it. I completed, like, 22 challenges there. And, of course, got the 1.5 million point challenge off combo. I mean, off camera. So... obviously, I'm not going through the challenges in order. I may have said that in the first video. I'm probably going to do them by convenience. Like, if there is one I can do right where I spawn in that is unlocked, I'll do that, and then I'll go around the level, talk to people, do their challenges if they're nearby. Just kind of do the point challenges as I go. So, yeah, I guess if you're playing the game and following along to this... I mean, I still, of course, do challenges where, like, I need to do one to unlock the others. I'd still do that original one first, But yeah, I'm not exactly following by the list here, because that would actually add more time to this video. But that's been Civic Center. I like that level. There were some tough parts to it, but ultimately it had a lot of room to explore in, unlike the next level, Industrial. So that's the little cliffhanger, and Blank Tester and I will see you then.
See, well, I might not be there.
Oh, I may do that with someone else, but I'll see you then on the third level, Industrial.